Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
What's up, YouTube? Seven Shoguns back with some Metal Gear Solid 5 playthrough. Sorry that it's been taking so long to upload this episode. Basically, I've been having a lot of technical issues, and I couldn't record any audio for the longest time, so I'm actually doing post-commentary today with this, and hopefully this will work. This is like attempt number... I don't even know anymore, guys. Real quick, I was just going over the cassette tapes here, because I mentioned last episode about playing them, but, you know, I thought about it because, like, there's so many, and it's really long, and I didn't want to just play them and just have you listen to them. That'd be kind of boring. At least I think it'd be kind of boring, but if you guys are interested in listening to these, I can definitely just play them. I'm thinking what I might do is, like, because the ones that are golden are the actual story-based ones, and the white ones are just, like, more information, you know, typical Metal Gear stuff. So I think what I might do is after every mission, or just before, you know, each episode, I can play the cassette tapes we got from the previous mission if it's important. And I think here I'm just showing how you just go through them. But let me know, what you guys think. If you guys want to see that, I can definitely do that. I can maybe put like a little annotation at the beginning of each episode, just kind of skipping it if you don't want to see that. I don't know. I just don't know if that's something you guys would want to see. Here you can see the music that you get in the game. Music tape 1 is basically like, I guess, the game's music, and the music tape 2 is all the licensed tracks. So for the most part, we're probably going to be staying away from music tape 2 because we don't want to get hit with a copyright strike, and we can't afford that right now. So we'll probably make all the chopper music just like music from the game, music tape 1. And there's some pretty good stuff in here, actually. It's pretty cool, you know. Also, too, if you press the R2 button at the bottom, it lets you go to the control panel, and you can see actually, you actually have the ability to pause and fast forward, rewind, stop. You can actually do that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. So you can also loop a track and put it on a speaker, which is actually really important because some of these you can actually play these out in the field. And these ones don't, but some of the tracks you pick up actually have purposes, which we'll get into later when we start picking those up. But you can actually play them out in the field to distract guards and do them for other various effects. So it's important that you know that you can loop and play these things on speaker, because it actually is helpful in gameplay. Alrighty, so let's just go into our map here. I think we're gonna go do a mission.
Please select a mission.
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call. The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
I freaking love how Miller is just so obsessed with revenge, right? But then we do all the work. I mean, I know he's missing an arm and a leg and everything, but, you know, he's like, we're not stopping until the pain's gone. Well, I mean, you mean I'm not stopping, right? Because you're not going to do anything, for the most part. We have 3 missions that are available here. Hero's Way, C2W, and Over the Fence. We're going to be doing these in linear order. We're going to be doing Hero's Way.
Farming villages in southern Vahan have been subjected to a strategic bombing campaign the past several weeks. The damage is spreading. It's part of the Soviet Scorched Earth operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas. The target this time is the commander of a Spetsnaz detachment. He's been key to the operation's success. People say this guy's responsible for annihilating the Mujahideen at Tismasi Laman, the Hamid fighters, overnight. He's a tough, experienced commander. Don't underestimate him. The order from my client in the west is to shoot on sight. They want him out of the picture for good. Sorry, boss. This one's purely business. Wet work. A hit on a commanding officer of the Soviet military. Nothing personal. We're only doing this because it gets us one step closer to our goal.
So basically the mission is to assassinate a Spetsnaz Commander who's highly skilled. So that's our first mission back, guys. The assassination. Lovely. I think I'm just going over some of the options you have here. You can go into your staff that you've recruited, and you can assign them. We don't have too many good people right now. We can also develop weapons.
Please specify a project.
I recommend definitely going in here and building some stuff out. This is primarily what you're going to be doing most of your time in this game, is just making things. And it's really cool. There's a lot of options. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing in this playthrough. I kind of want to show you guys a lot of different ways of solving issues, so I want to get a nice well-rounded approach. I don't want to just do purely stealth or purely action. Like, I kind of want to do multiple different types of things. So I think I can go ahead and make the Desert Fox camo here, and then also make the C4, I believe. Just really useful tools. I would recommend also getting that sniper rifle if you wanted to do an assassination. That's really important. As well as that smoke grenade's pretty good, but I think for now those would be fine. For us, for now, we will be collecting the other things later.
Please select a mission.
But alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and get started with this mission.
Mission accepted.
Before every mission, you can actually pick where you want to get dropped out at. The first time you do a mission, it's kind of hard to know which one is the best, location to drop, but it gives you options when you replay missions. Here's the commencing mission screen, where you can kind of set up your loadout that you're going to want to use. You have 3 different loadouts to choose from, and you can customize them, so instead of having to pick weapons each time, you can just kind of say, I want to use this loadout or that loadout. But we don't have a lot of options, so we're going to just pretty much go with the loadout 1 and just start working and customizing that one for now until we get more weaponry. So you have 2 primary weapons. These are like your rifles, your rocket launchers, sniper rifles, all that kind of stuff. Again, we don't have too many options. We have like a AK-47 kind of gun right here, which has better auto-aim correction, but for the most part isn't as good as our MRS, so we're going to go ahead and stick with that. Plus, it's also suppressed, which is really important because it's silent, and we don't want to get caught, so that's super important in the field. I don't believe we have any other secondary weapons to choose from for right now. If we bought that sniper, we could have used that, but we don't have it yet, so for now we're just going to stick with our rifle. Primary, you can get from 2 secondary weapons. Well, really 1 secondary weapon, which is either a handgun or an SMG, and right now we can either pick between a tranquilizer pistol or just a regular pistol. And we can also pick what kind of bionic arm we want to bring in. This isn't too much of a spoiler, but later you get to actually customize your bionic arm, so that's pretty cool. You can bring in some support weapons, smoke grenade, C4, hand grenade, magazine, which is good for distractions. You get other stuff later, like decoys and stuff, so that's really cool. And then some items. Classic cardboard box, night vision goggles, really important, in the Phantasmagar. My plan with this mission, I believe, was to actually come in during the daytime, scan everyone, and then use the Phantasmagar to fast forward to nighttime. Basically, the Phantasmagar, what it does is allows you to travel in time. It's like the Ocarina, essentially. You can just fast forward time and not have to wait for things to happen, because there is a day-night cycle in this game. And, the guards actually have shifts they do, and they actually will have shift changes, going from day to night or night to day. So, changing the time of day in gameplay is actually really important, because sometimes guards are having meetings, and so, a certain area may not be as well fortified as it was before, so that's super important. So, like, you can also pick your buddy. Buddy's like a support, like sidekick. Right now we only have D-Horse, and we don't have any equipment for a horse. It's just a regular old horse. It's just a normal horse. You can pick different characters. You get to actually take some of the people you've recruited out on missions with you, but we'll do that later. And you can also pick the camo you want to wear. This right now, the Tiger Stripe camo is good for blending in on rocky surfaces, which is pretty important because Afghanistan is mostly a desert, but there's a lot of mountains, so that comes in handy. And also the Desert Fox, which is good for blending in on sand or soil, which, again, we're going to Afghanistan, so lots of deserts, so that's pretty important. Let's see. You can also pick a vehicle, but we don't have any, so. But yeah, you can, and then you can choose at the time of day. You can deploy right now. You can deploy at 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. Like I said, I believe I choose 6 a.m. here because I want to come in during the day and fast forward, but I don't know if that's what happens exactly. So, taking cover. While in cover, move along the obstacle. Press left stick towards edge. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, pretty basic stuff, guys. Episode 3: A Hero's Way.
Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target.
Not sure why the game's telling me to move there, but basically, before each mission, you kind of can, like, feel like riding in your helicopter to kind of get a lay of the land, and you can actually switch to the other side if you push back on the left stick there. I'll make the Spetsnaz Commander. But also, there, Miller mentioned that,
Be careful down there, boss.
so the job is to kill the commander, but we don't have to kill him. There are multiple different ways to handle a mission. That's kind of how Metal Gear really is. It just, you have different options to do different things.
We can use compounds from plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment. Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get the chance. It'll keep the staff happy too.
Yes, there is a plant gathering in this game. Like most open world games, I don't know, it's just flowers, man. It's just something you gotta get. Witcher, Red Dead, it's in all of them, really. And here you can see what ones you don't have yet, and which ones you need. So we'll be picking those up along our way. I don't know if we're gonna go off our way to get them all, but we'll definitely try and get the ones that we come across. That's where the guy is. He's in that village. We gotta go and take him out.
The target is camped out in that village, dressed as an ordinary soldier.
Now again, like Miller said, it'd be a shame to waste him, so he is a highly skilled soldier. We could just take him out, but we might actually want to extract this guy and add him to our ranks, because he's so highly skilled, he would be a good addition. That's something you want to consider with most of the, I guess, highly skilled soldier missions you run into in the game, is you're going to meet people that, like, oh, take out so-and-so. Well, if they're pretty skilled and they have pretty good stats, why not just extract them? Like, you know, you can add them to your ranks. Just more options in this game you have to solve issues, you know? You don't have to kill everyone you run into. You can just extract them, or take them out, or do other kinds of crazy, wacky things to them. Man, alright, here we are. We are at the base.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
So we're gonna go ahead and try and mark as many people as we can. It's always really important before every mission. Just do some reconnaissance, you know? You see someone over there who's talking to 3 different guards. That guy looks pretty important, so that could be the commander. Get a better look at him. As he walks behind that thing.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
Gotta get closer to see him.
Anti-air radar. Neutralize that, and our choppers can breathe a little easier.
Marker placed.
Yeah, so that's really important. If you take those out, you can actually get landing points closer to you, which can help if you need a quick escape or, you know, just a faster rescue or air support. You know, you can call in choppers to actually do some damage for you. So, just trying to get a good sense of all the different guards and where they're at. Like I said before, it's really important to make sure you kind of do some reconnaissance before, so you can actually see where everything is, because you don't want to get blindsided, and that can happen very easily in this game. Very easily. So, see some radio towers. See a truck there. Yeah, basically I can't ID him as of yet because I'm too far away, so I gotta get a little bit closer to make sure that is the guy that we're looking for. But it looks like he is the guy. He looks pretty important. He's wearing a red beret, and he's commanding men, so he's probably the commander, you know. So now we're gonna try and get closer. I think we're gonna try and climb this tower right here and take out that guy, so we can have a higher vantage point. You can see there's like a big old crack in the wall. You can actually climb that.
That crack would make a good foothold. You can use crack climbing to make your way up.
Love the names in this game, crack climbing. That just sounds hilarious to me. Me and my 12-year-old mind. Alright. Must be very, very quiet. Gonna sneak on over to this guy and take him out. Can actually hold up guards if you point a gun at them. Pretty useful.
On the ground.
He speaks Russian. What we need is an interpreter. The main principle of intelligence work is intel gathering. But that's a problem if you don't speak the enemy's language. We need a staff member with the interpreter skill to do a simultaneous interpretation.
Yeah, I didn't realize I needed the interpreter to tell them to do things, so that kind of screwed us over there. Also, another thing too is instead of choking that guy or shooting him, I actually did a combo on him. The little punch combo you do actually knocks out guards for the longest amount of time. So if you are in a place where you won't get seen, or because like I think it makes noise too, it won't make noise and so no one's gonna hear you. Doing that actually will knock them out for the longest amount of time and be better than just shooting them in the head with a tranq dart. So keep that in mind. But I think here I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to use the Phantom Cigar, but then I realized that guy has seen me now, and so if I did the Phantom Cigar, he would wake up because time would pass, and then they would spot me, and that would be really bad. So I decided I'm just gonna do this during the day and improvise and not do it.
Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base.
All right, man. I am talking here. Jeez. Yeah, you can pick up processed materials. That's gonna help when it comes to like making different weapons and stuff. Using our classic, good old cardboard box technique. Pretty useful with getting around. Also, there's different cardboard boxes in this game based off of the environment you're in. This is the desert one, so you're more hidden in the desert. I mean, it's just a box really, so I don't really know how they can put camo on a box, but yeah, this one is better for using in like a deserty area because you're more hidden, I guess. It's more conspicuous. Yeah, so good so far. I can hear a guard. I can't see them though because of this freaking box. But there's definitely a guard up there. That's awesome.
Нет, не делай этого!
Alright, just gonna keep on making our way over. Figure taking that guy out would be a good idea, that way he can't see us. I don't even know if he had a good view of us or not, but my thing is it never hurts to take guys out. Well, actually sometimes it can hurt. You just gotta, you know, be careful. You aren't, you know, making too much noise or anything like that, so. Staying low is pretty good too when you're trying to stealth. I mean, it's pretty, you know, basic stuff. The lower you are to the ground, the harder you are to see. Plus, because of my camo, I tend to blend into the grounds pretty well, so it's pretty useful. I'm gonna box our way over there, man. We're just gonna box it. There's a guy in there with marks, so we can see them through the walls. That's pretty useful. I just like checking my surroundings because, man, people come up behind you so often in this game. Because it's open world, I mean, you know, it's open. People can come from any angle, so you gotta keep a full 360 view of what's going on. There's two guys over here. I didn't get the mark because they were behind this building, so I didn't know they're over here. But it shouldn't be too hard to take down. So we're gonna go ahead and take them out. At least try to anyway. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't remember. Oh, here we go. I was trying to get a good view. You have to look out the front of the box to scan people when you're like this, so. Just trying to scan them. So that guy's kind of like, he's kind of facing us. Yeah, I want to make sure him to turn, that way he won't see us. There you go. Nice. You can still fire your gun when you're holding someone up, so, or choking someone out, so pretty useful. And I hear some music in the background that'll probably get me in trouble, so hopefully I don't get copyrighted for that. But I think I may have said this already, but you can find tracks and cassette tapes in the world. That's how you get them, you know, how you pick them up. So that sounds like Kids of America we're hearing right now. I just want to get higher up so I can see more of the area. Oh man, that's strike right waiting to happen. I can feel it. Let's try and grab that real quick, so just to add to our collection. Someone's just jamming out in here right now, seriously. Again, always try to check rooms, you know, before going in. It's really important. Stay low. Move slow, stay low. It's a good tip. So I don't see the cassette tape down here, so it must be upstairs. Oh, never mind, light's right there. Shut up. Alright, so someone is yelling, so that means someone probably can hear the, or hear. they can hear the silence. No, someone probably saw the bodies in our wake. Oh, and now they see us. My aim is terrible. I don't know how I missed that many headshots. Usually I can get it pretty easily, but I'm trying to account for bullet drop, but there's less bullet drop than I actually think there is. Man, that was really bad, so. Oh, there's a guy right there I did not see. Yeah, I just figured throwing them would be better at that point instead of shooting them. There's a guy right there coming in out that house. Looks like. Oh, what do you know?
That looks like the target.
Get down.
So what I did right there is I actually disarmed him, which the game doesn't really tell you how to do. You can actually disarm people if you start a combo. Just, you know, press R2 to start hitting them. and then if you press the aim button, which is L2 on PS4, you can actually just take their weapon from them, which is pretty useful. It's you know, puts them immediately into a a hold up situation, so it's pretty useful. Tried grabbing that tape there, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know if it's some tapes you can't get, so I think that's what happened there. But we have a target, so we're gonna try and extract him. So just trying to be nice and sneaky. I don't know why he didn't just drop there, but whatever. The guy woke up. Yeah, I should have trained that guy. Throwing doesn't put them.
Target secured. I'll tell the client we sent the target to a place outside of heaven. Boss, your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
That's cool thing right there. A place outside of heaven, outer heaven. Get it? You know, like Metal Gear. You know.
Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
But no, what I was saying before is that throws are pretty useful because they're very fast, but the enemies aren't stunned for very long. So you see that guy actually woke up within the time it took him to go in that house, attract the guy, and leave. The guy had already woken up at that point, so it's not a very long time people are stunned from a throw. The ones you want to do the most, like I said, are the combos, like the CQC combo is the most amount of time. I think choking someone out is the second most. Oh! These two guys here. Thank God for reflex mode. You know, some people don't like it because it makes the game too easy. You know, say what you will, but for me, I'm not very stealthy, so I need it sometimes. And I know it decreases your score, but like, I would have got caught right there, so it definitely helps out for players that suck as bad as I do, so, you know, just that. But anyway, like I was saying, choking them out is the second... Is the second longest amount of time they're stunned for, and then a tranq bullet is the third longest amount of time. So, you want to use those three to take people out. I recommend, if you throw them or something, always just tranq them in the head just real quick. That way you can get, you know, more time for that. So, but alright guys, we took out the dude. We got, you know, seen a little bit there, but no one really came after us, so we should be okay. And we're leaving without a scratch on us, so not a bad mission if I say so myself, honestly.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Departing! Alright, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
Nice, A. Not an S, but A, not bad. But yeah, guys, so that's mission 3, or I guess episode 3 of Heroes Away. Not bad, you know, it was kind of sloppy at the end there with all those guys seeing us, but you know what, man, we got the guy out, we didn't get any alerts, so not too bad. My accuracy was pretty terrible, got like 70%, which is not good, but you know, whatever. Codename Chick, so. Alrighty, but I think we're gonna see some credits here, and then I'll do a little outro, and then that'll be it for today. So we got more cassette tapes. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to play those or not. I might play it next episode. We will have to wait and see. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about what you guys want to see about that. So I guess this is it for today's episode, guys. We can now develop our helicopter and level it up a little bit. So that's pretty good. But But thank you guys for watching this episode of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain with me. Again, I'm sorry for this taking so long to come out. It's just, I was having technical issues, and but hopefully those are fixed now. We can continue with some more live commentary next time. This time it's just post, but...
How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field again? Having choppers and horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
That's pretty useful there. We can actually now upgrade our horse to have armor, and also upgrade our copter to have some weapons and armor as well, which is pretty cool. Like I said, that'll be it for today's episode, guys. I wanted this to be, you know, a more frequent thing, so hopefully we can keep that going. As always, if you guys like this video, hit the like button. I definitely appreciate it. Ooh, we got some elite soldiers. So that's actually the guy we extracted. That's the commander, the Silent Mastodon. He's got an A+ in combat, which is gonna be, you know, again, very useful. So it always helps to extract guys over killing them, because you can add them to your army and make yourself even stronger. So, but like I said, as always, if you like the video, please hit the like button. It definitely helps. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more of these videos, hopefully on a more frequent basis this time, go ahead and hit subscribe. And that'll be it for today. I'll catch you guys next time. 7 Shoguns, out.